Hello, I'm Dominic Scott, and today we are reading the script for Gonna Stab You and Stuff. Ring ring, the phone rings. Mike, he picks up the phone. Hello. Killer guy. Hello, Fernando. Who? Fernando. You know, you. Ah, doesn't ring any bells. Oh, well, who the hell are you? I'm Mike. Wait, who is Fernando then? I don't know. God damn it. Mike, I know you're not Fernando, but would you like to play a game? Mike, nah, I'll pass. Mike hangs up the phone. His phone rings again. Killer guy. Hey, don't just hang up on someone. That's not nice. Oh, sorry. Killer guy. We're going to play the game, and you're going to like it. Do you understand me, mister? Yes, sir. Okay, so, what's your favorite scary movie? Probably the live-action Smurfs movie. What? Yeah, it's really scary. Bunch of blue midgets running around New York. It's horrifying. You are the most inconvenient murder victim I have ever experienced. Why? Because I'm not wearing anything Smurf related. What are you wearing? Nothing. Hot. No, stop. I mean nothing for you. Ah, shucks. Damn it. You know what? Open your door. Okay. Mike then opens his door to find a guy wearing practically every pop culture murder outfit at the same time. Hello, Fernando. I mean Mike. Hi. Are you scared? No, not really. You look like the biggest moron ever. Hey, that was mean. Wait, I'm supposed to be killing you. Oh, crap. The killer starts to chase Mike through his house. Mike then ran to the kitchen and saw a tiny little knife kit. The killer. Whatever. Then saw the tiny little knife and then pulled out a bigger pocket knife. Mike then pulled out a chef knife. The killer then pulled out a machete. Don't ask me why. This was written very horribly. Put on the mask, take on the task, and if you did not know, that is a First Jason reference. The more you know. What? Yeah! He then swings the machete at him, and Mike ducks, and runs out of the house, into the yard. The killer follows Mike. Mike, wait. What? I'm sorry. Really? Yeah. Ah, okay. Killer. Bring it in, buddy. He signals for a hug. Mike, being constantly lonely, goes in for it 2 feet away from him. But it gets a machete to the neck. Mike is screaming in pain. Mike falls to the ground. The killer then stomps his head, and it explodes. Then there is an explosion, and it cuts to the total screen. I'm gonna stab you and stuff. Two of our main characters, Dennis and Todd, are hanging out and being very cool. Dennis. Hey, Todd. Todd. What's up, Dennis? Dennis. What's a good way to eat a potato? Todd. Definitely juiced. Dennis. Ah, I see. What have you been up to lately? Todd. Nothing really. Just kicking around the old sack. Todd then pulls out a hacky sack. Dennis. Yeah, I'm about to hit the old sack myself. Dennis winds up and kicks Todd in his dick and balls. Todd. Ah, my beans. Todd slumps over, lays down, head on the floor, ass in the air, and on his knees. The phone rings, and Dennis, with a pep in his step, picks it up. Dennis. Yo, yo, yo. Caller. Hello. Is this Fernando? Dennis. The hell, man. I go by Dennis these days. Todd. Who is on the phone? He says, still in pain. Dennis. I don't know, Todd. This wacky, raspy-ass voice fucker is being a pathetic piece of animal byproduct. Caller. Did you just call me animal byproduct? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Caller. Ooh, boy. You're gonna regret that. Dennis. Shut up, you dirty cum cricket. Sounds like you've been smoking for 58 years. Caller. Hey, don't bring my health into this. Dennis. Stop being a lousy sack of turds, you damn hippie. Todd. I hate hippies. Caller. Who said I was a hippie? Me, you hippie. I'm angry now. Dennis. Okay, come and get you, you bongo-playing tapeworm contractor. Right as he says that, you can hear a knock on the door. Knock was spelled incorrectly. Tom jumps up and grabs a spray bottle full of a clear liquid. Dennis grabs a giant blue crayon. They make their way around to the back door to find a man dressed in every pulp that isn't a word. Pulp culture wearing killer outfit. No, damn it. Pop, I assume. Culture wearing killer. Wearing wasn't even there. Pop culture killer outfit at the same time. Todd looks at Dennis, and then Todd looks at Dennis, and then Dennis looks at Todd. They nod. Motherfucking Dr. Seuss. Todd walks out 20 feet behind the guy. Dennis hides just around the corner. Todd. Hey, you poo-poo licker. Killer turns around quickly and reveals his spooky weapons of mass destruction. Killer, I'm gonna stab you and stuff. You see, people, in the script, it actually says it. Ethan is just a piece of shit. He runs at Todd, and then Dennis runs up behind him and pokes him in the ass with the crayon. The killer guy flies back. He spelled flies incorrectly. Onto the ground and screams. Todd runs up to him and sprays him in the eyes and face. There's a slash, but I'm going to say and. It flows better. With the bottle. Todd. Taste bleach sexy, he says in all caps. Killer. Ow, Dennis and Todd get up and run off and get into the car and drive off. There were too many ands in that sentence without any commas. Killer. Ow, milk. I need milk for my eyes. Cuts to Dennis and Todd in the car. Dennis. Wow. That the hell just happened. Cut this part out.
I think it's funnier like
I'm just going to start pronouncing all the misspellings.
Did you just say that the hell?
That's what it says.
Okay. Continue.
It says, wow, that the hell just happened. Okay. Todd. Dennis, I do believe we were just about to be victims of a brutal molestation. Shit. You're right. I think we need to go to Moratos. Cuts to Dennis and Todd, walking up to a door and knocking. Door opens. There stands a goofy-looking kid. Todd and Dennis. Moratos, they say in all caps. Moratos. Hey guys. What's the haps, home slices? There is no comma. Then cuts to Moratos sitting across from Dennis and Todd while Dennis is finishing up his story on what happened. And then the killer was like, Meow, I'm gonna get your butt. And then Todd was like, no, don't get my butt. And I snuck up behind the killer and I got his bit. And then we put bleach in his eyes and ran away. So you didn't kill him? No. You imbeciles. Dennis. What? There's no way he will ever see again. Are you sure about that? 100%. Let me see the bottle. Yeah. No, that's the wrong page. Todd hands it to him and turns it over. My voice cracked, I apologize. Todd hands it to him and turns it over, and there's a label that says vinegar. Morados, you more. Eon. How could you do this to me? Todd. No, I was sure I grabbed the bleach. Dennis. Just stop, Todd. We all make mistakes. Morados. You guys are going to have to crack this guy down and kill him. Track. Actually, that was my bad this time. For once. The scene cuts. Scene was spelled incorrectly. The murder is running around. I don't know how a murder can run around. Doing murders and crimes and such. Such as stealing from a grocery store. That wasn't in the movie. Killing people. That only happens a couple times. Dancing in public. That actually happens. Screen fades to black and pops back into a new house. This scene was cut from the movie, which sucks for you guys, but you're about to hear it. Phone rings 2 times. Another guy picks up. Killer. Hey, cutie. Bobby. Hello, attractive individual. Killer. I ordered a pizza for you. Ooh. Lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O. Why, thank you. No problem, sweetheart. The doorbell rings. Bobby. Hold on. I gotta go get the pizzas. Bobby walks to the door and opens it, and there stands the killer, standing in his weird outfit. Bobby. Wah, wah, wah? What the hell are you wearing? Bobby is laughing and making fun of the killer. Hey, that's not very nice. Bobby, you look like Marty McFly if you traveled in time to mileage famous pop culture killers. It took a souvenir each time, he says while dying of laughter. That only happened one time. The killer then yells and throws a watermelon at him, instantly killing him. The screen cuts. Todd and Dennis are sitting down watching television and talking. Again, another bunch of ands with no apostrophes. Todd, dude, I think we're screwed. Dennis, don't say that. If W hyphen, Dennis, with only one N this time, gets cut off by the news. News anchor. Breaking fucking news. There have been like 6 murders the past few days. The latest one, Bobby Ding Dong, was killed with a watermelon. Dennis. Oh shit. He is using watermelons now. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. We are screwed. Missing an E. Todd starts whimpering like a little bitch. Dennis, we need to prepare ourselves with ... weapons, ... weapons, and I don't know, ... Todd, maybe weapons? Dennis, no, not weapons, ... Ah, it's so clear to me now, ... weapons. Dennis, you're wrong, you're a fucking genius. Todd and Dennis high-five and cheer on excitedly. Screen fades away, slowly, as they cheer. Todd hands it over to him and turns it over. No, oh, that's the wrong page. Cuts to our killer walking down the street slowly. He finds the news building. He looks up at it and then walks in. It shows him walking up the stairs into the recording room. The news anchor. Breaking news! Boss's Boss-style beef sticks and dogs is coming back into business under new ownership. Who is the new CEO? His name is... Holy shit, it's the killer. Hang on, I forgot a line. He gets cut off by the mysterious killer walking into frame. News anchor. Holy shit, it's the killer. The killer. Yup, it's me, and I'm gonna get you. And stuff. The news anchor then screams as he gets stabbed. Killer. Your arms would make a spectacular hat. Some more cut dialogue. The killer then gets up and looks toward the camera and walks up to it. Killer. Hey, Jimmy and Timmy, or Beavis and Butthead, or whatever your names are. He never says anything after that. Then cuts to Todd and Dennis watching the broadcast. Again, why this dialogue was cut, I have no idea. Killer. Coming after you guys, I'm gonna kill you and stab you and kill you all over. I'm gonna make you bleed, and I'm gonna wear your intestines as a fashionable chain and purpose. Around town. Look sexy. Totaloo. Oh, butt chicken with only one T. This is gonna be bad. We need to get the weapons now. Dennis and Todd look around the apartment they are in and find an assortment of weapons. Knives, swords, a gun, nunchucks. None of which are in the movie. Except a gun, but that comes later. Dennis. Hey, Todd. Yeah, bud? He is suddenly his father. I've got a little jar, and I think you could go piss in it and make the killer drink it. How would we get him to drink it, though? We'll say it's a magic potion that gives strength or something. That's really smart, actually. Dennis holds out the jar, and Todd takes it from him and goes into the bathroom. Todd comes back out a few moments later with the jar. The content is dark yellow. Jesus, dude, did you go through 10 rounds of chemotherapy? Hey, that's mean. Do we have everything? I think so. Oh, good. Shows outside the door. It's Morado's knocking. Knocking is spelled incorrectly. There needs to be a K in the beginning. This one starts with an N. Dennis and Todd jump with fear, thinking it's the killer. Dennis. Who is it? Morados. Me, you dumb, stupid cereal box. Dennis. Oh, okay. Come in. Morados walks in and sits down on the couch. Morados. So you figure everything out? Yeah, I think so. Dennis. Yo, Moro, try this spectacular potion we made. It's supposed to make you less of a nerd. Gove me that. As quickly as he took it from the hand, he gulped it down. Morados. Wow, that was really good, actually. You got any more? Todd gags horrendously. Dennis is giggling. Morados. What? Did I do something? Dennis. Yo, Todd. Go make a new batch of the special juice. Todd. Okay. Morados. So what's your plan? Well, we're gonna find him and hurt him real bad. What? That's not a plan. Well, I mean, it's close enough. Todd in the bathroom groaning loudly, hearing water drop in the toilet, and then you hear his pants zip up. He is sitting there looking at the bottle filled with not very healthy looking pee. When he realizes he got some on his hand, he sniffs his hand, and then he licks his hand. Wow, not that bad. He walks out into the main area. Dennis. So in the news it said there was a new owner of the Boss Meats. Morados. Yeah, that's what I heard. Dennis. What's his name? I don't know. Something about a muffin, and he is like immortal or something. I don't know. He says I don't know twice. Actually, it says IDK, but you don't know that since you're not looking at the paper. Todd. Fresh batch. Morados. Sweet. The phone rings. Morados walks over and picks it up. Hello? Killer. Hi, yes, is your refrigerator running? Yeah, I think so. Well, go fuck yourself. He hangs up. What the? The phone rings again. Morados picks it up again. Hello? Killer. Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot why I called the first time. So anyway, are those two guys there? Dennis and Todd look at him and shake their heads no. No. You're lying, aren't you? No. Killer. Whatever. Tell them to meet me in the woods behind the one Taco Bell. Morados. Which one? The good one or the bad one? The bad one. Okay, good. What time? 4:30 in the morning. You're fucking with me, right? Yeah, man, I am. Meet at 4:30 p.m. Okay, gotcha. See you soon. Bye-bye. Marlos looks at the clock and sees that it's 3:30. Crap, we should get moving. Where are we going? We're going to the woods behind the Taco Bell at 4:30. Wait, which Taco Bell? The bad one, obviously. You moron, that's where everyone goes to get killed. Cinematic scene of the three walking down the streets and walking to their destination. It says they're wrong. Destination, making fun of things along the way. Again, not in the movie. Half that scene wasn't in the movie. This scene, again, scene is spelled wrong. Cuts to the killer sneaking around the woods, basically playing peekaboo and looking around. That isn't in the movie. He looks and sees three boys, he sounds like a pedophile, walking in the woods, and he starts to ambush them. Scene, once again spelled wrong, of them walking, and you can see the killer sneaking around in the background. Close up on the killer's foot, stepping on a branch, and it's snapping. The boys look The boys look over slowly and see the killer doing a cartoony frozen pose. Look there! Oh my god. Good for you. Cuts to Todd and Dennis laying on the ground. Todd, you there? Yeah, I'm right here. What happened? And where's Murata? I think something happened. I think an entire section is missing because they should eat something and pass the fuck out. But they just happen to fall asleep. Cuts to Murados just standing around in the woods. Cuts back to Todd and Dennis. Todd, where are we? Dennis. Well, I assume this is some sort of dream place. Todd. Nah, you're lying. Dennis. Yeah, you're right. Dennis and Todd walk around and hear the killer and the girl arguing about pig lard. Todd, look there in that room. Dennis and Todd look into the room and see the killer and the little girl yelling. Killer, why are you eating pig lard on your breakfast cereal? That isn't healthy. Girl, why not? It's good enough for me. I am only a though in those two D-bags' minds. She points at Todd and Dennis. I think it's meant to say thought. A T is missing. Killer, oh my god, when did you get here? A few seconds ago. Killer, hold on a moment. Susie, get in your fucking hole, you dried up lard eating crib midget. Murados, Jeepers, Dennis, Jinkies, Todd, fuck. Killer, now I'm gonna get all up in your dreams and make you scared. Todd, well, how are we gonna fall asleep? Yeah, well, eat these gummies. Okay, well, you see, this scene seems to have been mixed around a bit. Because how the fuck did they teleport to some random location? Whoever directed this is an idiot.
Fuck you.
Continue.
Dennis. Ooh, gummies. Todd and Dennis take the whole bottle of gummies and eat them all. Killer. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Those aren't just any ordinary gummies. They were melatonin gummies. Hey, that's mean. Todd barely gets his words out and they both pass out abruptly. Killer does some wonky dream teleportation thing with the green screen and gets into their dreams. Again, not in the fucking movie. Random jump rope girl. 1, 2. The word killer guy is coming for you. 3, 4. She gets cut off by the killer. Shut the hell up. Who even are you? Didn't even hire you as an actor. Piss off, you fat fucking chick-smothered crab cake. What did you just say to me? Okay, so it appears two scenes were compared. Or not compared, but combined because of time constraints. I like eating pig lard by the bucket. I'm gonna stab you. He starts bolting towards them. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, hang on, I missed a page. Killer. Good for you. Cuts to Todd and Dennis laying on the ground. Todd, you there? Yeah, I'm right here. What happened? And where was Morados? Cuts to Morados just standing around in the wood. Oh, fuck, I didn't miss a page. There's just some weird wonky shit going on. I'm gonna stab you. He starts bolting towards them. Todd. No. Killer stops in his tracks. What? No. Can he do that? Dennis. Yup. Dennis pulls out a sheet of paper that says, if someone says no, you can't stab them. Killer. Let me see that. The killer snatches it from his hands and looks up and rips it up. Hey, that's not nice. Killer. Ah! He swings his machete like a madman. They dodge and he gets his machete stuck in a tree. Ah! They look away for a second. They all turn around. Killer pulls out the Freddy Krueger glove. Turn back around. They all gasp and get scared. Okay, sounds good. What the hell? I think there was just a misprint or something. Oh well. You. Me? Yeah, you. Actually, no. You. Wow, wow, wow. Huh? Him? Yeah. Well, I was thinking more you. He points to Todd. Hey, Dennis, you absolute moron. We're on the same team. Oh, yeah. Dennis and Todd both turn to the killer in fighting stances. The killer. I see. The killer walks up to Dennis and slashes his arm with his new claw hand. Dennis yells in pain. Cuts to Morados standing over Dennis, yelling with his arm bleeding. Cuts back to Dream. Hey, butthead. The kid looks over and Todd slaps him across the face. Ow, that hurt. Todd. Good. Cuts back to Morados drawing on Dennis and Todd's faces. Cuts back to the fight. Dennis is crawling to grab his bag that he left at the door of the room they were in. Dennis reaches in the bag and grabs out nunchucks. He stands up and does some cool karate moves against the killer. The killer fights back and blocks all of his attacks. Todd sneaks up behind him with a brick and hits him on the head with it, knocking him out cold. Hell yeah. Yeah. They fist bump and wake up to reality. Morados. Greetings, stream dwellers. Ow, my arm. Dennis is gushing blood from his arm. Morados grabs a rag from his pants and then duct tapes it around his arm. Thank you. Todd. Where is the killer? Morados. That fool straight up vanished, yo. Dennis. Crap. Now what are we gonna do? Todd. Well, I think we're gonna have to do some sort of Scooby-Doo investigation situation and track down the killer and kill him. Morados. What if we just backtrack the phone number that called and find him that way? Dennis and Todd look at each other and then agree. Scene, again, spelled wrong. Cuts to the killer running away. He's out of breath and he goes back to doing normal killer stuff. Tax evasion. Being mean to the elderly. Even more dancing in public. That scene is actually in the movie. Cuts back to Dennis, Todd, and Morados at the building of their inhabitants. There is spelled wrong. Morados opens his computer and types aggressively. What are you doing? Hacking the mainframe. Ah. Ha ha ha. I did it. Dude, take it down a few notches. Well, yeah, he is. Dennis slaps him in the face. I said take it down a few notches. Morados. Okay, well, he's heading to the old Boss Inc. shipping building. It's been run down ever since the boss died, but they're remodeling due to the old owners wishing he might have stuff in there that he needs before they start remodeling. Okay, well, I think we should get going pretty soon then. Hold it, man. I should probably fix up my arm because I'm kind of sort of bleeding out at this current moment in time. Dennis walks into the bathroom holding his arm that is gushing blood and it says of, it should say off. His jacket and shirt. He looks in the mirror and slightly faints and then regains consciousness. He grabs a band-aid and puts it on very horribly. Dennis takes off the band-aid and looks over and sees the hydrogen peroxide. Dennis lets out a small whimper and grabs it a scene from once again spelled wrong, where everyone is sitting. We should start a counter for every time scene is spelled incorrectly.
Fuck you, Dominic.
Where everyone is sitting, you can hear a really loud scream. Cuts back to him in the bathroom, finding a rag to cover it with. He covers his arm up with a rag and duct tapes it. Dennis walks out of the bathroom. Let's get going. Cuts to the boys walking down the street. Todd. Okay, well, we have no idea what to expect. Anything could happen. You saw him. He slashed Dennis' arm in our dream. You're right. Once again, you're is spelled wrong. We must prepare mentally. They all stand in a circle, interlock arms, and spin around. In hymn? Some weird song. After about 20 seconds of that, they quit. I'm about good. Now, how about you? Why did I see some fat guy wearing red? We're not too far. 2 is the incorrect form of 2. From the building. Let's get a move on. They walk on and get to the door. The door says, Boss's Boss style beef sticks and dogs reopening soon. Dennis, well, we're here. Morados, hey, not to be a baby, but I am gonna dip. I'll see you guys later. Morados runs away quickly. Todd, you little sissy baby pee-pee pants. Dennis, he's not worth it, Todd. You're right. You're spelled incorrectly. Dennis opens the door to the building and they walk in and find themselves to an open stairway. They both look at each other and nod. They go down the stairs. They are standing in the middle of the open room that coincidentally has perfect lighting. Wow, I could see everything without a problem. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The lights then flicker on and off. Cuts back to Dennis and Todd Morados in the building of... Oh, never mind, I did the wrong page again. Lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, lowercase o, lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O, capital O. Dennis and Todd look at the top of the stairs where the light switch is, and you can see the killer flipping it on and off. He, you can't see me, I'm in your mind. You're right there. No, I'm in your mind. Todd, he's in our mind. Dennis, no, he's right there. Capital O, lowercase o, lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O, lowercase o, capital O, capital O, capital O. Shut up. They both stop what they are doing. Dennis, will both of you stop it so we can have a normal final fight that is actually good for once? They both sigh and agree. The killer then steps down to the bottom of the stairs. Dennis, okay, now are we ready to do this thing? Both of them. Yes, sir. Todd runs up behind the killer and slaps him in the back of the head, and the killer yells in pain. Dennis looks for his big with all of the weapons. You see, that line was actually a typo in the script that we kept in. Dennis, Todd, where is the bag? Todd is fighting the killer. Oh, damn, I accidentally grabbed 2 pages. Todd, I don't know. Did you leave Ag the house? No? Crap. You left it in the woods? Yeah, I think so. Crap. You're not supposed to talk in a fight, says the killer. Dennis, shut up. Dennis is routing around, I think it's supposed to say rooting around in his pockets, and he pulls out the bottle of piss. Hey, killer guy. What? Look at my super strength potion I got. Killer. What? Give me that. The killer pushes Todd away and tries to grab the potion from his hand. The potion falls and rolls away. No. The killer gets on his hands and knees and chases the rolling bottle. Todd and Dennis look at each other. They look around for a few seconds and they see a knife. Todd picks up the knife and walks over to the killer, and he kicks him while he's on the ground trying to get the jar. Todd kicks him and the killer rolls over on his back to see him with a knife. The Todd, because there's no other Todds in this world, get ready to drop on him and stab him, but the killer rolls out of the way just in time. Todd is laying on the ground with the knife. The killer grabs the knife and looks at Dennis. He charges at him and stabs him straight in the stomach. Dennis yells in pain, bleeding from his stomach and his mouth. Todd looks over to see Dennis lying on the ground. Todd crawls over to see him. Todd. Dennis. Tap, tap. Dennis. Tap, tap, tap. Todd. I think I'm dying. No. Please try not to. Dennis. The blood is leaving my hot bod. You're gonna have to kill him by yourself. Okay. I'll try. A unfamiliar voice is heard. Ho, ho, ho. No, you don't, you killer guy. They all look to the top of the stairs and they see a tall white and red shadow. I don't know how a shadow could be multiple colors other than black, but I guess it works. What the? Todd. Santa? Ho, ho, ho. Someone is on the naughty list this year. Ho, ho, ho. He sure likes to talk about hoes. Must be his favorite gardening equipment. Or he has someone on the side of Mrs. Claus. Who knows? The killer. Ah, Santa. The killer quickly goes and grabs the potion. Santa is standing behind him, and he grabs the killer. So, you want some magic potion to beat me? Well, leg me see that. Ho, ho, ho. Santa snatches it from his hands and downs it right then and there. No, Santa. That's piss. Santa. That's better than the milk to my cookies. Todd looks at him in horror. Todd then walks up to the killer and punches him right in the stomach. Santa. Ho, ho, ho. He punches him again. Ho, ho, ho. The killer falls on the ground and he starts spazzing and he jumps back up with the Freddy Claw, hand, hat, and sweater. Todd. No, not again. Killer. Hey, Santa Claus. Wag do you want, boy? Killer. Santa, eat these, why don't you? Killer tries to feed Santa sleep gummies. Santa. What are you gonna do, invade my dreams? I don't sleep, bitch. Tries to hand him the gummy and Santa slaps them out of his hand. Santa. I don't eat that. I survive off of milk and cookies, fucker. No. Santa slaps him in the face and he falls to the ground. That's when Santa pulls out his revolver and aims it at him. Ho, ho, ho. He shoots, but right before, the killer slaps the gun away. Todd is searching for some sort of weapon while Santa and the killer are fighting. Santa, me boy, the gun. Get the gun. Todd looks to the ground and sees the gun. He goes for it. He aims the gun, and he takes fire, but just barely misses the killer and hits Santa. Santa. Ow! No, I'm sorry. Please don't put me on the naughty list. I don't care. Just help me. Oh, yeah. Todd grabs a brick off the ground while Santa is holding the killer in place. Todd winds back and throws the brick. Dennis. Wow, what just happened? The brick then hits Dennis straight in the forehead. Sorry. Todd walks all the way around and grabs the brick again and walks up to the killer and then hits him on his head. Booyah. The killer falls on the ground and starts to spaz out again. The killer. Final level power. He is still shaking on the ground. Santa picks up a sledgehammer and gives it to Todd. Todd takes the hammer and the killer is still spazzing on the ground. Killer. Revive. Whoop, 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 whoop. Todd smashes his head with the hammer like a pumpkin. Blood everywhere. Santa looks at Dennis. Santa. I can fix him. Just like me, for real. Santa then goes over to Dennis and does some weird chant, and he turns back to life. Dennis. I just had a crazy dream. You won't believe... Holy shit, it's Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Dennis, I killed him. I don't care about that. Look, Santa. Ho, ho, ho? Santa. Okay, buddy, chill out. Todd walks over to Dennis and helps him get up. The three people, Dennis, Santa, and Todd, are seen, once again spelled wrong. Add that to the counter. Walking out of the building, Marauders walks by and freaks out because Santa. The four of them go back to their house and sit on the couch with Santa with a ho ho ho. Summons presents, all addressed by name. Everyone gets a present. Dennis, hey Santa. Yes, my child, there is a present here for you. Ho ho how thoughtful of me. Santa gets the present handed to him and looks at all the boys. I think it's a puppy. Santa opens the present and looks at a look of horror, a look of hatred, a look of pain. The camera pans down to put the Seamus hat in frame. That rhymes, like a Christmas carol. I think the Christmas carol rhymes. It's the one with the dudes on the roof. I don't remember which one. It slowly pans out into the darkness. Credits. Extra bonus clip. The Muffin Man Ninja is seen in the same spot as he was months prior, and he slowly wakes up. The Muffin Man Ninja. Shit, man. I'm totally fired from that pizza job. He gets up and walks out. He is seen roaming the streets. He comes across an alleyway. I should say an alleyway. And walks into it. He sees a dead Mr. Boss, and he takes his hat. His had, I guess. And takes his job. The end. This side is blank. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I would like to thank you for hearing me read this shit. I hope to see you again. Maybe. Depends if this program gets cancelled. We will see in the near future. So thank you, and I will see from or hear from you guys next time. Thank you. Happy Halloween, fuckfaces.